Okay, so today's poem is one that was only written a week or two ago, so it's obviously not published yet, and even I'm not that quick. So this is called "The Revolution Is Not Being Televised," which is a rather obvious nod to Gil Scott-Heron, actually in this case by way of Elvis Costello, who also quoted it in a song of his, which I always loved. He said, "Incidentally, the revolution will not be televised." So this is about it's about hope, really. This today's the current events here in COVID-19 land are terrible by anyone's estimation, but sometimes out of these crises, little positives emerge, and I think a big positive for me is you see people everywhere wanting human contact and being much pleasanter because of that. Wherever you're out, there are rainbows in the windows around here. People are in the gardens waiting for a chat with somebody. It's been lovely rediscovering the basic humanity of it in the last fortnight or so. So when this is all over, as I'm sure it will be at some point soon, I would hope we might remember that. Remember that we're just human beings and we need each other, and we need to start treating each other with a bit more respect and a bit more patience and tolerance wherever we're from. So, lecture over. This is for Jan Clark, who's a fine poet herself from Morpeth. She asked for "The Revolution Is Not Being Televised." In the shallow breathing of a spring afternoon, the sun's weakened will is flattered into action by wee curfew escapees flitting through the shade between terraced housing and its railway mate. Each window past peels back a bitter onion skin, a dirty little cancer grown emboldened over time. The stripping back of cynicism performed by children armed with crayons, pencils and pieces of paper. The rainbow-coded panes talk of coming sunny days, singing, "We are not who we have been painted to be." The revolution is not being televised, but it's there all right. There in the terraces and the red-bricked streets, in the ginnels between houses and workaday lives, there are little infantries armed to the teeth with primary colours and tomorrow's binoculars. They are loaded, primed and counting down the weeks.